I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3
Ethan Cox on the tackle.
You are looking live at Genoa Central, Arkansas, Genoa, Arkansas, as I should say, home to the Genoa Central Dragons, as tonight, one of the bigger matchups we've been able to live stream all season long. It's the number 2 club division Subiaco Academy Trojans taking on the number 5 Genoa Central Dragons here tonight in a huge game that could decide an outright conference champion or a three-way tie for the Conference South Division for Club South Division, I should say. And it's happening right here tonight. Genoa Central, our first ever visit to Dragon Country here in deep southwest Arkansas. If you didn't know, Genoa Central, I'd say about 15, 20 minutes outside of Texarkana, to the east of Texarkana, Arkansas. And with me tonight, he's back in the saddle. Didn't know if he was going to be with me this week, but got him to come all the way down here with me tonight. Mr. Austin Ellis, he's been on the call with me the last 2 weeks, and we've had some awesome calls the past 2 weeks since he's joined the broadcast, and I had to get him back on tonight. Austin, welcome back to the saddle, my man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
So,
we've had a crazy past 2 weeks together.
Yeah, been crazy. We're looking to have the same thing here tonight as Subiaco Academy, who's undefeated in conference play, takes on a Genoa Central team who could be undefeated, but that tough loss to Cutter Morning Star 2 weeks ago has propelled them now with one loss in conference play, and they could be on the verge of maybe, if they lose this game here tonight, not even making the state playoffs. But speaking of that, Austin, I'm going to go ahead and go through the playoff predictions or the playoff scenarios here for our club division. So looking at my bracket here, or not the bracket, well, we'll go over the brackets real quick. So there are 2 different brackets. And if you're looking on the field here, the junior high game is currently being played, so we're not streaming that. We're doing a pregame here, and we appreciate everybody joining in right now. And I believe that is timeout. So with that being said, checking out the brackets for our club division this season. Club division last year was obviously a lot different. This year there are 2 brackets. You have the consolation bracket, which involves the 3 and 4 seeded teams from each conference, from the south or north. And then in the state playoff bracket, which will decide a state champion, that will be the battle 4-team playoff bracket between the 1 and 2 seeds from each conference as well. So as it stands as of right now in the north, it looks like Mountain View, if they win tonight, they will clinch the overall number 1 seed, and they will be the number 1 seed out of the north. Corning has pretty much clinched that number 2 spot as well, and they will be obviously vying for a state championship. Cedar Ridge taking on Mountain View tonight. If they somehow beat the Yellow Jackets, they'll be setting at 3rd, I think, either way, since they did take down Marshall and Rosebud. And Marshall Rosebud playing tonight for that final 4 seed to stay in the consolation bracket. So a lot of simple things kind of going on in the north right now. But then it gets a little crazy in the south. We look now at the south, and there are a couple of different scenarios that could happen tonight. Obviously, the one that everybody, I think, thinks is going to happen. We have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, I'm not making any predictions after the 2 weeks we've had, Austin. And there's no reason for me to give any predictions. But scenarios go like this. The south is kind of similar to the north, but, of course, Subiaco, this will be their final games, and they are undefeated. So they are assumed to be the 1 seed right now out of the south before this game is played, obviously. But going over the first scenario, Subiaco wins. They'll be the overall number 1 seed. And then Genoa will be, I believe, the 2 seed. I'm still looking here. We'll start at scenario number 1. If Genoa beats Subiaco Academy and Cutter Morning Star wins their game against Fountain Lake, there will be a 3-way tie for first place between Cutter and Subiaco and Genoa. It would then go to the point system, which means Subiaco at the moment has 39 points, Genoa 30, Cutter 8, Parker's Chapel 0, and Fountain Lake 0. Second scenario, if Cutter Morning Star beats Fountain Lake by 13, they would end up having 21 points. So if there ends up being a 3-way tie, Cutter would be eliminated and would be the 3rd seed, and Genoa would obviously be the 1st seed because they beat Subiaco head-to-head. Hope you're following along with us here. Lots of different things happening. Scenario number 3, I think I'm at, right, Austin?
Yes, number 3.
Scenario number 3. If Genoa beats Subiaco and Cutter loses to Fountain Lake, Genoa and Subiaco would both then have one loss. Genoa, of course, would have beaten Subiaco in the head-to-head and would be the overall number 1 seed and would win the conference as a whole, or split the conference with Subiaco. If Subiaco, for scenario number 4, if Subiaco beats Genoa and Cutter loses to Fountain Lake, Cutter and Genoa would both have 2 losses, with Cutter winning the head-to-head against Genoa, meaning Subiaco would be a 1 and Cutter would be number 2 and Genoa would go to number 3. If Subiaco beats Genoa and Cutter wins, then Subiaco and Cutter both have 1 loss. So Subiaco would won the head-to-head. So the seeding would obviously be the same. So that's pretty much what could happen here tonight between these two teams in our Club South Conference. That is obviously, I'm going to go ahead and call it a conference championship game because either way, a conference champion will be crowned tonight. Austin, your thoughts?
Well, that's a little bit of a whirlwind to take in at the moment, but the possibility of a 3-way tie, that's mind-boggling. That's kind of a crazy thing to happen. So we just lost lights a little bit. But
yeah, Genoa, I will warn some folks. Looks like Genoa Central is having some problems with their lighting, so it could be a dark field tonight. They also had their scoreboard also just died here in the 4th quarter of the junior high game. So things could get a little interesting tonight. I'll be strictly honest with everybody here tonight. But nonetheless, we've got a great game for you guys. We appreciate everybody tuning in for tonight's ball game. Huge matchup down here in Southwest Arkansas. Some other big games going on in 8-man football tonight. The other game, if Genoa and Subiaco wasn't happening tonight, we would actually be right down the road at Spring Hill, which is about, I'd say, 30 minutes to the northeast of here, as Spring Hill, their number 3 team, is battling number 2 Strong in a huge Sanctioned South Conference battle. That if Strong would win that game, there would be a conference title on the line next week as Strong hosts Mountain Pine for the conference, for the Sanctioned South Conference Championship, which next week's game, I know a couple of people probably have some questions about next week. I am unsure. I'm personally unsure where we're going next Friday. This game was obviously already picked last week to where we were going to come because this is obviously the biggest game happening tonight outside of that Spring Hill game. But next week's kind of up in the air. There have been some rumblings. We might be headed to Izard County, as Izard County and Brinkley could be battling for a number 2 spot in the playoffs. But again, if Strong can get a win there tonight at Spring Hill, it's very possible we could be headed back to Strong next Friday for a conference championship stream, which would be awesome. I know I enjoyed a lot being down at Strong a couple of weeks ago, and would be happy to go back down there and watch some football and cover it for some 8-men as well. Some other games going on. Marshall and Rosebud battling it out tonight for the number 4 spot in the consolation bracket in the club division. Izard County got the win last night, speaking of the Cougars, over Augusta, winning 64-16 over the Red Devils. Big win there for the Cougars. They'll be, of course, back in action next week as they take on Brinkley. And then some other games going on. Dermont taking on Marvel. Dermont trying to stay alive. Another game, Mountain Pine back at home this week, and they are taking on the Woodlawn Bears. A win Woodlawn would love to have. A win that Woodlawn desperately needs to possibly stay in that 1 to 3 spot range. But, again, it's going to be tough on the road. You know, we were at Mountain Pine just a couple weeks ago, and tell you what, that Mountain Pine squad, they're not looking too bad right now, Austin.
That strong running game with Wyatt and what was the other back? Oh, goodness, I'm terrible with names. But anyway, the 2 backs that Mountain Pine has, they have been phenomenal. And, of course, being able them 2 backs being able to do that, you got to give credit to the line that they have up front. They're just very physical football team that Mountain Pine has this year. So, Mountain Pine's always going to battle and compete. I know that much. So that's going to be very interesting next week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting. We still got 2 more weeks left of sanctioned play, including next week. But a lot of things could happen. Still awaiting all kinds of different things to go tonight. Again, you're watching the Arkansas 8-man game of the week here on our live stream. I want to thank Lake Area Sports for being our premier live streaming company. They are the company that's bringing you Arkansas 8-man football all season long, and we are gratefully thankful for them. Genoa Central during their senior night tonight, as they're sending off a really good group of seniors that they've had. Genoa Central right now could finish with just their second winning season in program history. Started the program in 2010, went a few years there where they really struggled in 11-man. And I tell you what, I'm glad I brought that up. I'm just going to put this out there right now after watching this. You're probably going to notice Genoa Central is going to have quite a few kids on the sideline. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you. Now, that was not the case a year ago. When Fountain Lake, Mountain View, and Genoa Central dropped to 8-man football, I know for a fact that Mountain View and Fountain Lake were all down to 14 players. And that is the reason they jumped down to 8-man football. Now, Fountain Lake has obviously had their struggles this year. They still have about the same amount of kids, but they've got a lot more. They've got a really good group coming up from the junior high ranks, so they'll be okay. Mountain View has a significant amount of kids, way more than they did a year ago, which is great to see. That means they're building the program up over there, and they're headed back to 11-man next year. Genoa Central, same situation. They were down to 18 kids, I know for sure, by season's end. So who knows, Austin? You know it just as good as me. Genoa Central would have played in the 4A7 a year ago, which includes Malvern, who just won a state championship, Arkadelphia, who won back-to-back state championships in 17 and 18, and then Nashville. That's all you got to say, just Nashville. So you tell me. I mean, would it have been safe to have played in a 4A schedule with 18 kids? And it's the same with Fountain Lake.
Well, that conference that you just listed is pretty much known as the SEC of 4A football.
Pretty much.
So my personal opinion, no.
Yeah.
That you take that's just a tough conference to play in, and I mean that you bring those names up, you talk about old school powerhouse, and they will run around, fly around, and hit you in the mouth. That's just what those schools are known for. So playing with 18, 19 kids in that conference, not a good idea in my personal opinion.
Absolutely. Now this year, obviously the teams have more kids, and that's what we wanted. Now, it wasn't the school's choice to remain an 8-man. I know Mountain View and Fountain Lake tried to move back to 11. Well, I don't know about Fountain Lake for sure. I know for sure Mountain View tried to go back to 11-man. They were obviously denied by the AAA. You have to, if you do move to 8-man, you have to stay in 8-man for 2 years, just like every other team in the state has to stay in their conference for 2 years. They can't just move up. You can move down, so if you got to move down before the season starts, obviously. But again, I'm just putting that out there right now because I know we're going to have a lot of kickback in the group later tonight when a lot of people see the Genoa Central sideline. I'll probably have to re-utter this statement, because there's just a lot of people that are still behind a little bit on how 8-man club division works and how 8-man works as a whole. So, which is fine. I'm all for educating people on how 8-man works and what it's all about. It is a great addition, I think, to high school football here in Arkansas. That is cool. I got to get.
That is really cool.
Look at this. So Genoa, they just built a brand new junior high, and they've actually got some graphics. I'm just going to leave it there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, while I'm talking here. Again, we appreciate everybody watching, but, again, don't think that a lot of these schools that have more kids on their team don't want to be an 11-man already. It's not their fault. It is a AAA thing. So.
Well, and my opinion on this too, Aaron, I'm going to tune in on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, these obviously you said Genoa had 18, 19 kids last year. When you start winning this 8-man, then kids get excited about football again. That's once you start seeing these sidelines fill up again. If you're a fan of where you are, obviously, that means something. You got kids playing out here and enjoying themselves because Friday Night Lights, you make yourself some memories.
Absolutely.
So
it's one of the many great feelings about this great nation. I mean, our high school football on Friday night, nothing like it. One of the best things in the country. So, guys, again, you're watching the 8-man game, Arkansas 8-man game of the week, I should mention, here at Genoa, Arkansas. If you don't know where Genoa, Arkansas is, it helps you out a little bit where it's about 15 to 20 minutes east of Texarkana, Arkansas, here in deep southwest Arkansas, as number 5 Genoa Central takes on number 2 Subiaco Academy. We'll take a break here before we get the game started. Check out who's sponsoring tonight's football game here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. It is brought to you by River Dodge in Heber Springs.
To pursue a degree in nursing.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. You're looking live at Genoa, Arkansas, home of the Genoa Central Dragons. And I know we just talked about a lot of stuff concerning statewide 8-man football, but Austin, we got a big game here tonight. Subiaco, undefeated in conference play. Their only loss on the season was to number 1 overall team Mountain View early in the season. The closest game, I believe, outside of the Corning game a couple weeks ago, was Subiaco's only loss of the season. Genoa Central's one loss on the season as well was to Cutter Morning Star on the road, which was just I still don't know. I'm still having trouble figuring out how they managed to do that. But either way, Genoa Central here fighting for the state playoff spot. Some big-time names that we're going to be talking about tonight here on tonight's broadcast. We're going to start with number 2, Subiaco Academy. The number 1 guy I think we're all waiting to see on film, Brody Koch. He is the go-to guy for the Trojans. He's ran for, feels like he's ran for almost 200,000 yards, it feels like. I mean, this kid, he is a go-getter for this Trojan offense, and his classmate, Mr. Anthony Garrick, is also just like that. It's like thunder and lightning. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, thunder and lightning. Those two guys can go. Quarterback Chris Monroe, a sophomore who has been electric through the air when they do ask him to throw the ball a lot. He's been really good, stepped up really well. And then on the Genoa Central side, Caleb McClure is all you got to say. This kid, I mean, a running back, has done sensational this year. A lot of people from Genoa Central are really excited about this kid and seeing what he can do in the offseason. I know there's been a lot of talk, around this Genoa Central program. There's a lot of kids coming out that played football this year. I mean, I was really surprised at the number of kids that they had. It's just going to be a good ball game. Now, what we expect to see is kind of unknown. Now, Subiaco is going to run the football a lot. Now, Genoa Central, on the other hand, could do a little bit of both. They're going to run the ball a lot, too, but they can throw it as well. They're both really similar when it comes to offensive and defensive schemes, Austin. So it's going to be interesting to see tonight. I'm ready to get some football going here in Genoa, Arkansas.
Yeah, it's a great night. It's turned out to cool off just a little bit. It was a little warm earlier, but we're back to football weather again, 7 o'clock, dark. This time of year is perfect. But going back to what you said about scheme-wise, Subiaco is going to pound the rock. Genoa's going to do a little bit of both, but it's going to be kind of similar, kind of to what we saw at a Parker's Chapel last week with the the double slot. So this is going to be interesting. we might get a ground and pound game out of both teams, but we might get a little mix up here and there. So we're kind of unexpected we really don't know what to expect right now.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of film on Subiaco Academy this season. They're definitely going to run the football if they keep doing what they've been doing the past couple of weeks, running it with Koch and Gehrig. I'll be honest with you folks at home, I haven't really seen a lot of film on Genoa. I just know from stats and what I have gathered throughout the year is this Genoa Central team is really good. Now, who knows what happened? I didn't get to see any of that film with Cutter Morningstar and Genoa. That's kind of a question mark at this point, but man, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a really good football game tonight. I know a lot of Subiaco fans are watching tonight, probably hoping that their team wins an outright conference title tonight. I can't remember the last time Subiaco won it outright, or conference title outright anyway. So this is a pretty big night for Trojan company up there in Subiaco Academy. I know that a lot of fans up there watching, and we appreciate you for watching us here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Well, folks, we're getting close to game time here as they're getting ready for the coin toss. And tonight, your boy, Aaron Weatherford, running the camera tonight. So hopefully I don't mess this up too big.
You're doing better than I would.
But I will warn you folks, it looks like Genoa Central is having some clock issues here tonight. So that will be a little interesting to see how that plays out. It looks like it is kind of dark in the end zones a little bit. Maybe not on camera, but here in person it is a little dark. But either way, we're really excited to be here. Again, our score thread is up now on the football group. That's the Arkansas 8-Man football group on Facebook. So if you want to go check that out, check out what's going on throughout the state of Arkansas. You can just go there. I know our buddy Andy Earls and the Corning Sports Report, they're going to be checking out scores from across the state on their live stream happening here. Oh, yeah, y'all might want a score bug down there. I didn't even notice that. Thank you, Austin. Mm-hmm. So here we go. On the coin toss here for Genoa Central. We're still working here, trying to get things going. Can't really see the numbers. They're kind of hard to see. I know one is number 24, Austin Shipp. Number 7, Joshua Kirkland. Number 5, Devin Hankins. And then number 11, Caleb McClure. So a couple of seniors there, I would assume. As we await the coin toss here. Genoa has won the toss, and they have elected to receive, so they will have a chance to score first here tonight. Big shout out to first-year head coach Chris Hudson for letting us come in tonight from Genoa Central to live stream tonight's game to you here in Genoa. Well, folks, it's about to go down last night of regular season play here on the here in club division play. We'll still have about 2 more weeks to go here in sanctioned. A lot of fans here tonight to support the Genoa Central Dragons. Had a pretty good crowd here for Subiaco. And we're going to go ahead and take a break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by River Dodge out of Heber Springs. We'll be back in just a moment.
For all these kids out here, we thank you for all the support this community.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, calling your game tonight. My name is Aaron Weatherford. With me on the color mic, Mr. Austin Ellis, good friend of mine, knows football, the football guru, I'll just go ahead and call him. As we have our first score report tonight, Cutter already jumping out to a 22-6 lead on top of Fountain Lake with 7:51 to go in the first quarter. But we've got a game going on right here. Subiaco Academy, number 2 in our club division, taking on number 5, Genoa Central. Subiaco wins. They will claim the outright conference championship out of the Club South Conference. And if Genoa wins, we'll have chaos happen.
Thank you, Coy Mason, Miller County Farm Bureau, for the fireworks tonight.
And there might be some fireworks when Genoa scores tonight, which will be interesting. Here we go. It's football time here in Genoa Central. Here's the kickoff. Kick is away by Garrick. He kicks a knuckleball. He's going to get back to the midfield. It's a fumble. Fumble on the play. We have a flag as well, and it's Subiaco Academy ball. The Trojans take over. And what a start. What a start for the Trojans. Are you kidding me? How? You couldn't have asked a better way to start that one.
No, opening kickoff, you lose the coin toss and just somehow get the ball on a fumble, force the fumble there. So Subiaco's going to try to capitalize here.
So here we go. They're going to line Coke up in the backfield, and they're just going to run it ahead. Coke up the middle.
Coke on the quarterback keeper.
He's going to get about 2 yards, maybe a yard on that carry. Tackle made there by number 50 for Genoa Central, Jacob Cottingham.
Getting the old school jumbo tight end wing look, same side. That looks like a bunch receiver too. No double wing.
Slot or wing. Yeah, here we go. Coke going to run it off to the left side. Coke following his blockers. There goes Coke. Coke getting forward, and he's brought down to the 25-yard line. Well, looks like it's actually the 22-yard line. Or no, that's the 26. I'm sorry. Got to get used to this field here.
It's a little far away from us.
Well, we saw a really nice turf last week, and we're back to grass this week, so I got to get used to that. It'll be 1st and 10 now, Subiaco Academy. And here we go. Just like I suspected was going to happen tonight, Coke going to line up in the backfield. Snap. He hands it off underneath to Garrett. Garrett cuts back to the middle, but he's not going to go anywhere. He is brought down by number 7, Joshua Kirkland. Might have gained a yard there for the Trojans. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
They've been hammering the first 2 plays, a strong side, double wing, tight end on the right side. They just tried to hand that off underneath. That was a great read by Kirkland, you said?
Yep. Here we go, 2nd down and 9. Coke going to hand it off again. Oh, he fakes it, cuts it up the middle. There goes Coke getting behind his blockers, and he just runs into a wall of Dragons there. Going to bring up now 2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
they're trying to set the tone early with the ground and pound. Really putting it all on Coke and that O-line right now.
Absolutely, and that's been their bread and butter all year, and teams just have not been able to stop it. Coke in the gun himself again. Double wing to the left. They come back to the right. Counterplay here to the right side. Coke on the carry. He's going to be brought down. Again, another host of Dragons there for the tackle. And then it's going to bring up 4th down now for the Trojans.
Yeah, Subiaco's going to change personnel too, looks like. They may try to spread it out and throw here possibly for 4th down.
Again, like I said, our score thread is up, so if you are wanting to keep up with scores statewide, we have a great 8-man fan base around. My goodness. Here we go. 4th down, and sophomore quarterback Chris Monroe has entered the game. Oop, I'm sorry. That was on me. Might have hit the camera there. Chris Monroe, full backfield set. Snap. Gives it to Garrick off the right side. Did Garrick get it? I don't know if he got it.
I do believe, Aaron. Yep, short.
He is well short, and Genoa Central will take over on downs. Big stop for the start of the game for that Dragon defense, Austin.
Yeah, nothing hurt with the turnover on the opening kickoff. Pretty much back to square one. Try to get momentum going a little bit here. So, that first opening kickoff, you turn the ball over, that does kind of just kill the mood just a little bit. But you got to stop on defense. Turnover didn't affect anything. Go down and score.
Here we go. In the backfield. Cannot see his number. Here's the snap. He hands it off up the middle, and not much going there for the running back. I believe that's number 7 on the carry, Joshua Kirkland. McClure, I'm sorry. I just talked about that kid in the pregame. What am I doing?
I believe quarterback's number 15, Riley Harris. I believe that's the number. I can't tell.
Number 15, Riley Harris at quarterback. McClure at tailback. And it looks like Kirkland is lining up at the wing or the slot. They're in the pistol formation. Kirkland in motion. Snap. Hands it off to McClure up the middle. McClure has nowhere to go. He's brought down hard. That's number 32 for Subiaco on the tackle. Drew Creek, son of the head coach of the Trojans, Mr. Adam Creek.
Genoa's going to run a lot of power, a lot of tray stuff, pulling the fullback. They're going to motion the wingback. They're going to motion him, try to kick out DNs, going to try to get movement.
Quarterback by himself. Here's the snap. He rolls out to the right, looks to throw, throws it underneath to McClure. He is tackled hard. That is number 7 on the tackle, Mr. Caleb Cowell on the tackle. Still learning some names here. And that'll bring up 4th down now for the Dragons.
Not the start that you want if you're Genoa Central, especially senior night. Turnover, you stop them on defense, but now you got to punt the ball away on your first offensive drive.
Looks like that is the quarterback punting it here. Here's the punt down the middle of the field. Going to get maybe to the 40-yard line. Garrick not going to return it, and it will be downed right at the 39-yard line. With that, we're going to take a quick break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by River Dodge out of Heber Springs. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Snap. Coke runs it up the middle. Follows his blockers. Taken down pretty hard there. Believe that was number 34 for Genoa Central on the tackle, Grayson Wooten. Getting in on the tackle. Brings up 2nd down, and looks like 2nd down and 6 here for the Trojans.
Both defenses came to play tonight, looks like.
Yeah, we saw a defensive game 2 weeks ago, and it looks like we're going to get that same type of game tonight. Coke by himself. Snap. Runs it off to the left side. Coke not going anywhere. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, as that was number 8, Mr. Anthony Forte on the tackle. And it's going to bring up 3rd down now for Subiaco Academy.
Yeah, may see Subiaco try to throw it here possibly, but they're going to keep the back end at quarterback, looks like.
Yeah, here's Coke at quarterback. Coke going to drop back, looking to throw. He throws it down the field, overthrows his man by a few yards. That's Garrick, the intended receiver. And with that, it'll be 4th down once again for the Trojans. No score here in the first quarter of play. We do not have a scoreboard at this time, so the time of the first quarter is unknown, unfortunately.
Yeah, both offenses are kind of stalemated right now. You got to try to get in some type of little rhythm if you're both teams.
Snap. Coke punts it away. This is going to be a pretty good roll right here, sort of. Bounces down. Oh, now it just bounces back. And they're going to mark it down, it looks like, at the 20, I'm going to say the 26-yard line. With that, we'll take a quick break again here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
And the Dragons will take over once again.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. No score. About halfway through the first quarter, I'm just going to guess. Here's the snap. McClure gets the carry up the middle, and, man, he might have gotten 2 yards, if even that.
Both defenses are really flying downhill, fitting really well right now, which I really didn't expect this early in the ball game.
Yeah, that was Brody Koch on the tackle there for the Trojans. I know he has been the guy, the guy for the Trojans the past few years.
We have an official timeout.
Right? Yeah, 5:58 is left in the first quarter. And again, if you're just joining us, we do not have a scoreboard right now, as it looks like the scoreboard is dead. So the referees are having to count the time on the field. 5:58 to go in the first quarter, no score. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to throw it here under the near side, and it's caught. Didn't get it on camera, and I apologize. Caught by number 20, Riley Mudford. Just shy of, no, they're going to give it to him. First down, Genoa Central.
That's just a simple little catch, 3-step drop, and throw the 10-yard out to the first down marker. Great ball and great route, moving the chains.
It'll be 1st and 10 Genoa Central at their own 37-yard line. I'm going to say with about 5:30 to go.
I like to see that kind of stuff to kind of get your offense going, that struggling with the run early.
Here we go. Quarterback is number 15, Riley Harris. Harris hands it off to McClure off to the right edge. McClure might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, not much at all. And again, this Subiaco defensive front, really good to start the game, Austin.
Yeah, their front's really just kind of running with their zone blocks. They're trying to get to outside shoulders, but Subiaco's had an answer for every play so far as running the ball tonight right now.
They really have.
And they're big up front too.
They are. They got some big kids up front as well. So does Genoa, and it's been the same way with Subiaco on offense too. 2nd down and 9. Harris looking to throw here to the near side. It's caught. Again, that's Mudford. Oh, big hit by Koch. That's not Mudford. That's number 14, Braxton Robertson, I'm sorry. And that's going to be a first down, Genoa Central, and here go the Dragons.
They go with the doubles look on the bottom of your screen, run the simple out route fade. Simple man beater, that's great ball, great route again, and you're moving the chains.
Harris throws a pretty good ball. This is the first time I've been able to see the quarterback, Mr. Harris, along with the whole Genoa Central squad as well. Here we go. Harris in the backfield. Here's the snap. Harris looks to throw downfield. Throws it again underneath. Almost intercepted. Looks like that might have been Koch. Kobe Lehman was the intended receiver there for Genoa Central.
That was a little kind of a wheel switch route with the deep dig. The outside guy came in with the dig route. He had the dig route open the middle. Tight end was coming out towards his sideline, but that was a great route combination.
2nd down and 10 here for the Dragons. Again, Dragons are number 5 in our club division ranking. Subiaco number 2. Subiaco trying to win an outright conference title. So snap, Harris rolls out to his right. Harris looking to throw. Harris throws it to the middle of the field, and it is incomplete. Or a fumble. Is it a fumble?
I don't know.
No, they're going to say incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass. So that means it'll be 3rd and 10 now for Genoa Central.
Boy, he had the deep ball open if he wanted it and if he had time. I couldn't see if he had pressure in his face, but he did have the deep ball open.
Man, that's a eerie look across the football field.
Yes,
right
it
there.
kind
Wow.
of is.
I'll give you guys a wide look here in a second. There's just a lot of smoke rolling across the field. Harris is by himself. Try to get him to jump off sides, and they're going to get a call again. Oh, they are going to give it an offsides call. And offsides is the call against the Trojans.
The first hard count we've seen of the night.
Encroachment, I'm sorry, called there by the officials, and it'll be 3rd down and 5 now for Genoa Central. Quite a big advantage here for the Dragons.
Yeah, extremely.
Here we go. Harris in the gun, trips receivers there to the far side. Harris going to throw it here and here to the near side, and it's incomplete. Incomplete.
Those are the ones that you want to catch right there. A single receiver, just a quick little 6-to-5 stop right at the first down marker. Got to secure those.
Number 5, Devin Hankins was the intended receiver there. And Austin, I know you've been watching 8-man football for a pretty short time here, but what are you doing in this situation?
Probably try some kind of flood concept, short, deep fade maybe, roll out.
Here we go. Harris going to throw a quick stop route, and it's caught by Hankins. Hankins breaks the tackle. Hankins gets away from a man. There goes Hankins, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line is where they're going to mark him at. So after he drops, in some cases, an easy stop route, he comes back, he catches the same exact route and takes it about 15 extra yards.
And I like that they went right back to him. I did not expect that again. I like that they went right back to him, and they're hurrying up to the line here, Aaron.
Yeah, they're going no huddle. Double receivers to both sides. And again, they tried a hard count, but this time they didn't draw them off sides. Harris getting a call here through the sideline. Coach Hudson trying to lead his team to their second ever winning season in football since starting football back in 2010. Harris in the gun by himself again. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. So that means we'll take a timeout as well here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs. We'll be back in just a moment.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, 1st and 10 Genoa Central after the big run after the catch by Devin Hankins, the receiver. Trips to the far side. Harris looking to throw, going to throw it in the flats. Again, it's incomplete. McClure was the intended receiver, and so far McClure hasn't gotten off to a great start here for the Dragons.
No, Subiaco's kind of had an answer for the run early. They're struggling with a little bit of the route concepts that Genoa's throwing at them, which they probably didn't expect too much of the ball thrown tonight. So who knows? They may have to make a coverage shift.
Here we go, back on the field. 2nd and 10 here for the Dragons. Harris once again going to the sideline to get the call. Harris, snap, goes to McClure right at the middle. McClure following his blockers. McClure gets about 4 extra yards. And he's brought down at the 15-yard line, and it's going to bring up now 3rd and 5 here for the Dragons. Wow, Drogan. I'm not sure what a Drogan is.
We have both been struggling with words early. We apologize.
What's Trojan and Dragon together? Drogan.
Drogan.
Wow, okay. Somebody catch that and make fun of me. Here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Dragons. Double receivers to both sides. Here's the snap. Harris looks to throw. He's going to throw it, and it's caught by Devin Hankins again. Hankins brought down at the 5-yard line. He goes out of bounds, and the Dragons inside the 10 for the first time tonight.
I love how they just keep coming back to him and keep coming back to him on the single side, trusting him, and he's capitalized on his last 2 catches, big catches.
Yeah, he had that ugly drop a second ago, but he has really made up for it here in the last couple of plays, Austin.
Yeah, that's the momentum that you want. Red zone now, which I believe they were just in the red zone anyway. But, yeah, 1st and goal here for Genoa Central.
Here we go. McClure goes out to the flats now. Here's the snap. Harris again rolling out to his right. Throws it end zone, tipped up. Not sure who got that tip, but nice play there on defense by the Trojans. It brings up 2nd and goal now for Genoa Central.
That's a good little kind of, I believe they're on the 6 or the 5-yard line, double slant with the quick out. Man coverage, you might get the slant open most of the time. You might get your little quick out, especially if the linebacker goes to sleep.
Here we go, 2nd and goal here for Genoa Central. Harris in the gun with McClure to his left. And Genoa Central, one of those teams trying to get you to jump off sides almost every play. Harris barks out the call to his offensive lineman. Snap, Harris looks to throw. Tries to go to the end zone. He goes, and it's incomplete. Nice play on the ball by both defenders, by the receiver and the defender, I should say. Intended receiver was number 7, Joshua Kirkland, and it's going to bring up 3rd down now for Genoa Central.
Yeah, you want to capitalize right here. Try to get the you've had a good offensive drive. You don't need to not capitalize here and get a touchdown. That's big mood killer.
Quick score update. Rector up 22-0 on Midland at the end of the first quarter. Snap. Harris rolls out to his right. Harris looks to throw. End zone. It's caught. It's caught. Touchdown. Genoa Central as they get on the board first. That is number 20, Riley Mudford. Holy cow. That was a firework you just heard. And the Dragons on the board first here in this game tonight, here in Arkansas 8-man game of the week. 2-point conversion upcoming here for Genoa Central. Again, not sure how much time we have left in the first quarter, but Genoa leads at 6-0. 2-point conversion. Harris rolls out to the right. He's just going to run it, and he's got it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. And Genoa Central now leads at 8-0 here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Riley Harris capitalizing on a good note there for the Dragons. And we'll take a quick break here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Be back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Austin, your thoughts on that first drive by Genoa? Or the second drive?
Yeah, that's the second one. You really needed that after the turnover on the opening kickoff. You stalemated on your first drive. Just very methodical. Quarterback just really handled himself in the pressure there. So, yeah, good first drive.
They're going to onside kick it here, and it's going to be close. Oh, my goodness, it bounced away, but Subiaco falls on it. And the Trojans get it back quick. That's number 7 recovering it. Caleb Cowell for the Trojans and Subiaco Academy. Going to try and get on the board here with their second offensive drive.
Yeah.
Third, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, is it third?
Yeah, it's third.
Which we still don't know the time either. I can see the 1, so I'm assuming 1 minute and some change.
Yeah, it's like the right side of the scoreboard just kind of died on us.
Yeah, but here we go.
Here we go. Chris Monroe in at quarterback, the sophomore quarterback. Going to be a big-time player for the Trojans the next 2 years. He brings Coke in motion. Monroe gets the snap. He's just going to run it off to the left side. There goes Monroe. He's got some blockers. He can run himself, and he's going to be knocked down out of bounds. That is number 5 there on the tackle, Devin Hankins.
Yeah, Subiaco throwing a different look, bringing their quarterback in. He's got some speed, too, that Genoa's going to have to worry about tonight. But I like throwing the different look. They're spreading them out. So
here we go, back here. Monroe by himself in the gun. Double receivers to both sides. Monroe gets the snap. He's going to throw it quick underneath to his receiver. It's caught. He's going to run behind his blocker, and he's got a first down. That is number 24 on the catch for Subiaco Academy, Emmett Page. And it'll be a first down, Trojans, and this new look here got him moving pretty good, Austin.
Yeah, Subiaco's kind of running like Genoa's running like a cover 3 type, and maybe a cover 1 man. They're switching in and out.
Snap, Monroe looks to throw again. Monroe going to have to scramble. Here goes Monroe, throws it over the top to a wide open Brody Koch. Koch to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Subiaco Academy. And the Trojans answer quick here in our Arkansas 8-man game of the week with just a few seconds left here in the first quarter, Austin.
That was a heads-up play by the quarterback. The corner bit on the scramble, just dumped it over the top, kind of Patrick Mahomes lookish right there.
Well, and if you go back to last week's game, I mean, we saw a similar play like that where Dyson Dugan did the same with Isaiah Gray. Wide open in the flats, and nobody covered him.
Yeah.
So here we go, 2-point conversion upcoming. Snap, Monroe going to pull it down and run it, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run some more, and Monroe walks into the end zone untouched. And the Trojans here to play as well. They're looking to get their outright conference title. As your score now, Subiaco and Genoa Central tied up at 8 here, I believe, at the end of the first quarter. I'm still not sure on the time. The time is not up there, but anyway, we're going to take a break once again here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, Gehrig will kick things off for the Trojans. Kick down the middle of the field.
We're going to have
and we are going to have an offsides back here in the backfield. So that'll back Subiaco Academy up 5 yards.
Seen more of those penalties in the past 2 weeks, well, this week included, that I've really haven't seen before much in high school football.
Score update from Mountain Pine. The Red Devils up 8-0 on top of the Woodlawn Bears at the end of the first quarter. Still awaiting a score from Spring Hill. Gehrig will kick things off again here for the Trojans. Kick is high and deep. Holy cow, what a kick. It's going to be fielded. I think that's Hankins on the return. Here's Hankins. He cuts back to the middle, and he is going to be wrapped up by a few Trojans right there. I believe that was Gehrig on the tackle, though, for the Trojans, and that is where they will set up at the 29-yard line. Be first and 10, Genoa Central.
One thing that I just thought of, Aaron, both offenses, it looked like just kind of had to settle in a little bit. Both of them starting to get in rhythm. It's may get very, very interesting with points here very shortly.
PA announcer just said 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score is tied at 8. Once again, Genoa Central trying to get the defense to jump off sides here. Harris gets the snap. He's looking to throw it. Throws it across the middle, and it's caught. Going to be caught. I think that is Mudford on the catch. Yes, that's Riley Mudford on the catch. Just shy of the first down yard marker, brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Dragons. 10 seconds and counting, and I think they're probably just going to run it out here.
That was a great ball. He found the slant in the window between the backer and the outside backer. That was a really, really good slant and a good ball by the quarterback.
All right, so with that, we're going to take a break here. That is the end of the first quarter. Your score here in Genoa Central, the Dragons and Trojans tied up at 8. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, FL Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. It is 2nd down and 1 here for the Dragons. Harris in the gun with McClure to his right. No, he's not behind him. It's kind of an optical illusion.
I don't know. They got the chains backwards over there.
Here we go. 2nd down and 1. Snap goes to McClure right up the middle. McClure gets through 2 tacklers, and he's brought down right at the 41-yard line. A helmet came off, but it is a first down, Genoa Central, as they hand it off to Mr. McClure.
Yeah, I disregard my comment, what I just said. I didn't realize it was 2nd down. I thought it was 1st and 10 off that last one.
Getting ahead of yourself.
I was. That's me.
Here we go. 1st and 10, Genoa. They're going to go back to McClure up the middle, but he's taken down hard in the backfield. That is big. Number 65 on the tackle, Jonathan Sam for the Trojans.
Subiaco has came to defend the run. They're not going to let Genoa run all over them tonight.
They have not.
Which is very impressive as much as which from what I've seen and heard, Genoa does mix it up quite a bit. But that is one thing you don't want to lose to is just ground and pound and just getting demolished up front.
Here we go, 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons. McClure lines up to Harris's left. Now he goes and lines up in the slot. Snap, Harris going to roll out to his left. Looks to throw it underneath. It's caught. It's caught underneath, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line of Subiaco Academy. Is that 14, Austin, they caught that?
I believe
Braxton Robertson, yes. Braxton Robertson on the tackle. And it's going to be another first down for the Dragons.
Yeah, they sprint out to the far side, which I've noticed whenever the quarterback sprints out for Genoa, Subiaco is blitzing that guy on play side, which leaves that middle of the field open. It's really a great play call by Genoa to capitalize on and recognizing that in the coverage.
Again, just looking at past records, if Genoa can finish out strong here this season, it will be just their 2nd winning season since beginning football back in 2010. So a big night here tonight for the Dragons. Harris gets the snap. McClure up the middle. Nowhere to go at all for Caleb McClure. I believe that was number 70 in there for Subiaco Academy first. Mr. Camarion Reno on the tackle there. Or he really just kind of blew the play up.
Yeah, I mean, he just shot. It looked like he just shot right in the gap between the center and I guess I would call it the tackle. Genoa hadn't been able to run the ball at all right now.
Here we go. They lose yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 here for the Dragons. Harris lines up in the gun with McClure to his right. Harris rolls out, looking to throw down the field, throws it across his body, and it's incomplete. Dangerous pass by Harris there, but luckily nothing bad happening there, just an incompletion there for the Dragons.
Yeah, that's extremely dangerous, especially with the flow going with you, and then you throw it back across off the sprint out. That's really dangerous.
Back on the field, 3rd and 11 now for the Dragons. Score is tied 8-8 with 9-something minutes to go here in the first half. And I say 9-something minutes because it looks like half of the scoreboard here at Genoa is dead. Can I just ask Austin?
Yes.
Here's a snap. Harris drops back. He's looking to throw. Throws it here to short, but it's incomplete. Looks like he might have been trying to throw that to Robertson. As I zoom in on him real fast just to make sure that's the number I'm looking at. And it'll bring up 4th down for the Dragons, and it looks like they are bringing in the punt team, Austin.
Yeah, Subiaco's getting pressure, which I believe that was number 70 in, let's see, Reno.
Yep.
Reno. He's been wrecking first.
Spun away by
quarter.
McClure. It's going to be brought back by Gehrig, but he's taken down hard. That looks like the 21-yard line. And we won't take a break. We'll stick it right here in the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, brought to you by Red River Dodge. If you are ever up in Heber Springs, be sure to check them out. If you're looking for a vehicle, they could probably help you out quite a bit. Some of the best deals on automobiles in the state. And Austin, it looks like the Trojans are going to stick with Monroe at quarterback. Monroe gets the snap, throws it out to the right side, but it's incomplete. Looks like they tried to get that out to Koch or number 7. I can't seem to remember his name, Cowell.
Yeah, it looked like just a little quick hitch route on the outside, but I'm not sure who was defending for Genoa, but he read that extremely well.
He really did. Here we go. Monroe sticks by himself in the gun. Snap. Monroe gets the snap, looking to throw. Monroe steps up in the pocket, throws it across the middle. It's caught! What a throw and catch! I believe that's Brody Koch on the catch. It is number 5, Brody Koch on the catch from Chris Monroe, and it's a first down, Subiaco Academy.
Monroe's pocket presence right now, from what I've seen just early of him, very, very disciplined in the pocket. He's very calm, cool, collected, delivers a strike in the middle of the field. First down, Subiaco Academy.
Monroe sticking by himself again, trips receivers to the far side. Now Koch comes in motion. Monroe running out to the right side, throws it underneath, and that's Cowell on the reception, but he's only going to get maybe a yard or two on the reception. Caleb Cowell on the reception, like I mentioned. Going to bring up now 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, we expected I believe from what we talked about earlier, we expected the run a lot from Subiaco tonight, which Genoa's had an answer for early, so they're mixing it up with a lot of throwing. They've been very successful here early in the ball game.
2nd down and 7. Monroe gets the snap. He's going to roll it out to the right side. Here goes Monroe, sticking his foot in the ground, and he gets down to, trying to find the hash mark there. Looks like the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4 now for the Trojans. Again, score tied at 8 with looks like 8-something minutes to go here in the first half. Monroe at quarterback. Monroe looks to throw. He's going to pull it down, a draw play. Are they going to get him? No, he breaks out of the tackle. Monroe's still running, and he's going to get down right around the 42-yard line. What a run by the sophomore quarterback, Chris Monroe.
That was the high knees that we used to do in warm-ups there, and he just kept his feet moving, kept driving. And it was a design quarterback draw, it looked like, I do believe, but he just kept his feet moving. First down, Subiaco. Which are going empty look a lot right now.
Absolutely. Double receivers to both sides. Monroe by himself. Snap to Monroe. He looks to throw to the right side. Throws a bullet to the close to the sideline. Brody Koch breaks out of the tackle, lowers a shoulder, and he gets down to the 28-yard line. Brody Koch just putting the shoulder down, getting extra yards there for the Trojans.
Delivered a strike over, looks like around the hash mark, little quick stop. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of this quarterback right now. He's calm. He's very calm and collected. If you're Genoa, may try to send a little pressure at him, see if you can get him flustered just a little bit.
And the ball is at the 27-yard line, not the 28. 1st and 10 here for Subiaco, and it looks like they might be bringing pressure. Snap to Monroe. Monroe just going to run to the right side, almost brought down, but here goes Monroe down the sideline, and he's just going to run it out of bounds near the 23-yard line. And once again, Monroe staying calm back there and avoiding a tackle.
Yeah, they did brought the blitz there. He's able to shake one defender off and get about 5-6 yards.
Score update from Cedar Ridge. Mountain View trying to clinch that number 1 seed as they're up on Cedar Ridge 38-6 at halftime.
Let's go, defense.
Here we go. It's 2nd down and 7 here for the Trojans. Monroe by himself again. Trips receivers to the far side. Monroe gets the snap, looking to throw. Throws it quick across the middle. It's caught. No, incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it. Number 24, Emmett Page, again, the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Trojans.
They just tried to attack the single receiver. Looked like man coverage underneath. Just a quick little slant to get closer to the 1st down marker, but unfortunately bounced off the ground. It was incomplete.
Another score update from Fountain Lake. Cutter up on the Cobras right now, 35-12, trying to win their first ever Battle of the Gorge trophy. Snap. Monroe, he loses the football. It's a fumble, but it looks like he fell back on it. And that was just a pure case of slippery football in the hand right there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially on 4th down. I believe that was fourth down, wasn't it?
It was third down. Now it's now fourth, yeah.
So, yeah, you make your fourth down conversion a lot longer, which I don't see them punting here probably.
No,
I
absolutely
wouldn't.
not. So here we go. Fourth down, and it looks like 14 for the Trojans. Monroe is by himself. 2 down linemen for Genoa. Saw that a lot last week at Parker's Chapel. Fourth down, Monroe. Oh, my, a bad snap. Monroe's going to pick it up. He's got nowhere to go, and he's brought down in the backfield. It's number 8 for Genoa Central, Anthony Forte on the sack. And Genoa Central will take over on downs. What a turnaround for Subiaco on offense and Genoa on defense, Austin.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate if you're Subiaco. You had a real little good drive going here, just kind of controlling the game, quick little pass routes and merging down the field. And fourth down, looked like some confusion between the center and quarterback. Snap hits him in the chest whenever he wasn't expecting it. Fumble, which that's a long way on fourth down conversion anyway. So
there was a couple things. I mean, he was trying to send a guy in motion, and there was nobody coming, and then he's trying to get another call. Harris in the gun. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline. He's got a man open. It's caught. It's caught. He's going to walk into the end zone. It's number 20 for Genoa Central, Riley Mudford. And the Dragons take the lead here with 5-something minutes to go in the first half. And you hear the fireworks in the background. And that was just a simple, run the fade route, and I'll throw it to you as far as you can run, Austin.
Yeah, he took a little quick step drop, and he said, I'm going to throw it to a spot, and you go get it. That was very well executed, a great ball. And now, I like the one play, just throw it deep and see what happens. That's really good.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a snap. Harris going to roll out to his right. Looking to throw in zone. They said he's in. It's a catch. 2-point conversion is good. And Genoa Central here to play tonight as they take the lead. And your score now, Genoa Central 16, Subiaco Academy 8. And you are watching the Arkansas 8-man game of the week from Genoa Central. We'll take a break here real quick. Be back on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. One play was all it was for Genoa Central. Riley Harris took receiver number 20, Riley Mudford, for the big touchdown. And Genoa Central leads at 16-8 now here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Let's get back on the field here. They're going to onside it again. Oh, my goodness, big hit. And it's picked up by number 9. He gets it out to the right side of the field. He's down the sideline. He's going to be brought down right around midfield. We got a flag on the play. My goodness gracious.
Wow.
Just a huge collision here at midfield.
Are they going to say he touched it early, though?
I was running the camera here, and I'm following the ball, so I really didn't see who all hit who, but I just know I saw some guys flying in the air once there was a collision made.
I don't know. Was that a penalty over there? I think they're throwing pink flags tonight. No, he doesn't.
I see a yellow flag.
Yeah.
So
they may. I'm not sure.
Illegal touching. So you're right. They touched it early, so that'll give first and 10. And they go back to Brody Koch at quarterback. And the referees have blown their whistle here. See what the call is on the sideline here. 5-something minutes to go here in the first half. If you're just joining us, just a heads up, Genoa Central scoreboard, half of it's not working, so we can't see the seconds on the clock. Koch, he fumbles the snap. Koch's going to have to fall on it, and he does. Man, just a couple of, tough mistakes here early on by Subiaco. Some things you just don't want to see this late in the season, Austin.
Well, and that's very frustrating, especially whenever you just can't get the snap right. That's very big momentum killers. You know, I talk about this every week. Momentum killers are one of the worst things that you can do for yourself. So,
Koch remains at quarterback. Here's the snap. Going to fake it underneath. Throw it over the top. He's got a man open. Almost intercepted. Little miscommunication there between quarterback and receiver. Cowell was the intended receiver there for the Trojans. Going to bring up now 3rd down just like that for Subiaco Academy.
yeah, that's the first time we've kind of seen that little play action, just single-man deep ball look for Subiaco. A little miscommunication there, so they're going to come out in a trips to the bottom of your screen, single to the top now.
And Monroe is back in at quarterback. Monroe gets the snap, throws it underneath to Page, but Page isn't going to get very far at all, nowhere near the first down marker. And it's going to bring up 4th down for Subiaco Academy after the big fumble mistake there by the Trojan offense. And Genoa Central's going to get it back with just over 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Well, and it looks like Subiaco's going to go for it. So if you're Genoa, you're hoping good field position again.
You're right. Monroe is staying on the field. Trips receivers to the far side. Are they going to go for it?
Looks like it.
4th and 15. Snap. They're going to go for it. Monroe looks to throw. He's got to throw it deep. Rolls out to his right, trying to get a man to move. Monroe's got to throw it. Monroe brought down in the backfield. Monroe could not get away from him. That is number 7 for Genoa, Joshua Kirkland, on the sack. And Genoa Central will have great field position here as we enter the latter half of the first half here in our Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Your thoughts on that, Austin?
I don't necessarily like the going for it there on 4th. I think you punt that away and force Genoa to drive down the field. It's been a back-and-forth ball game defensively, you know, and the offenses are starting to kind of get in rhythm, but I'm not a fan of that call there.
Here we go. Genoa Central's got it on the Subiaco. Looks like 39-yard line. Snap goes to McClure, and once again he just runs into a wall. Nowhere to go for McClure, I believe. That was number 70 again, Reno on the tackle for the Trojans. He's been in a lot of tackles here tonight.
So I believe he's playing nose guard there, and he's been a terror up front right now.
He's kind of a menace. He's wrecked a lot of their stuff when they try to run it.
Yeah, he's been a run stuffer for sure. That's what you need, especially in 8-man football with not enough with not near as many down linemen, and that's really what you want. You stop that play as soon as he hands it off.
Breaking score update from Spring Hill. The Bears lead number 2 strong 14-6. Harris drops back to pass. He's going to throw it deep again. Is that Mudford? Incomplete. Incomplete. I don't think that's Mudford. It is Riley Mudford. Man, I'm struggling with these jerseys a little bit. Genoa Central. I love the jerseys. These are Adidas jerseys. The numbers, though, charcoal gray with white outline. A little different look there, but I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I like of course, I reference the colors to the We Are Marshall.
Absolutely. 3:03 left. Again, another score update from Mountain Pine. The Red Devils on top of the Bears 20-8. 2 huge games going on in the sanctioned South Conference. 3rd down and 11. Or no, I'm sorry, 3rd down and 13. 3rd down and 12. Good grief. 3rd down and 12 for Genoa.
It's somewhere between 11 and 13.
And we got an assistant coach walking down to the referee, and they're going to call a timeout. So that means we're going to take a timeout here as well in the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Don't forget, we're brought to you by Red River Dodge. Find your local Red River Dodge dealer. If you need a new vehicle, they will help you out. They've got the best deals in the state. We'll be right back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
Known as one of
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. 3rd down for the Dragons. Big 3rd down here. McClure motions, lines up in the slot. Harris looks to throw. Harris throws across the middle, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Chris Monroe, and he runs out of bounds. And the Trojans, how about them? They get it back with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and now they'll have a chance to go down the field and try to tie it up before halftime.
Yeah, it looked like that ball just kind of sailed on him. I believe it was a little you had a post route and a corner route, trying to throw the corner route, and he had it open. Ball just sailed on him. So that's a great turnaround, though, if you're Subiaco Academy and you want to convert here. Looks like 2 minutes left here before halftime. Around 2 minutes. We really don't know. So,
yeah, 2 minutes and something. 2 minutes and something to go, pretty much. Score 16-8. Genoa Central with the lead at the moment. Again, the other game happening about 30 minutes to our north. Spring Hill up on number 2 Strong, 14-6. Monroe lines up in the backfield by himself with trips receivers to the far side. Here's the snap. Monroe looks to throw. Monroe going to run to his right. Looking to run away. Throws it over the top, and it's incomplete. Tried to go to Cowell. And how about Chris Monroe? He's doing a lot of this rolling out, and he's getting the defense to come after him. But while they're doing that, they're wide open behind him.
Yeah, I'm loving the composure from the sophomore, keeping his eyes downfield. He's trying to extend the play, which I also like too, and keeping and like I said earlier, it's kind of Patrick Mahomes. It's kind of what he does. So I mean, it's really great play by the sophomore right now.
2nd down and 10 here for the Trojans. Monroe getting the call. Snap. Monroe drops back again, looks to throw. Rolls to the right, tells his receiver to run. Almost gets brought down, looking to throw. He's going to throw it again, and it just goes out of bounds. Chris Monroe trying to keep the play alive there, but nothing working, and it's 3rd down again here for the Trojans.
Yeah, he may be trying to buy a little too much time. I mean, he got some speed, Aaron. You know, so I mean, I'm not opposed with him tucking and running it right now too. So
here we go, 3rd down and 10 for Subiaco. They haven't moved at all yet in this drive after the big interception there. Monroe remains at quarterback.
They've gone with this 4 wide look a lot now.
Snap. Monroe looks to throw down the middle of the field.
He's got
still looking.
Hey.
Throws it off the balance, and it's caught by Cowell. Cowell gets down to the 49-yard line, and how about it? 1st and 10 for Subiaco Academy. Monroe to Cowell.
He has a lot of time back there right now. His O-line giving him great protection. Receivers are doing good, mixing it up. They see that what he's seeing is not open. They keep running, keep moving. 1st down, Subiaco Academy.
So once again, some more score updates. Just want to go through them again. We'll stick right here.
2:33 left.
As we got 2:33 left here in the first half. The other big game happening, like I mentioned, Spring Hill on top 14-6 of Strong. A new score coming in now from our buddy Nicholas Thompson. Rector leads Midland 38-0 at halftime. Rector will clinch the number 1 seed if they are able to win out tonight and next week or the week after that. So Rector Cougars obviously the number 1 team in our sanctioned division. And then some other scores. The latest score we had from Fountain Lake, Cutter Morning Star was up 35-12 on the Cobras. 36-12 on the Cobras for that one in the battle for the Gorge game as the Eagles look for their first win against Fountain Lake. Back on the field, 1st and 10, Subiaco. Monroe looks to throw. He's going to have to roll out. He's got pressure coming. Monroe going to throw it deep down the field. Incomplete. Intended receiver was number 5, Brody Koch. Holy cow, that was almost a heck of a play there by the sophomore quarterback and a catch there by Brody Koch.
It looked like Koch kind of hesitated whenever he saw Monroe scrambling. I believe it looked like, in my eyes, though, if he kept running right there without the little hesitation, that's probably a touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. That is a pretty ball that both quarterbacks throw tonight. We've seen pretty good ones. Here's the snap. It's a reverse. They throw it. There's Garrick. He's going to throw it. Garrick down the field. And we're going to get a pass interference. Try to go to Cowell. Not sure. I didn't really see exactly that, but either way.
Yeah.
We are going to get a flag on the play, and this is going to be a PI against Genoa Central, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's a little questionable call there. It looked to me like the ball may have been uncatchable, but who knows? But we're not down on the field.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me enough money to do what those zebras do down there.
No.
I mean, it's a hard job. You know, there's been a big time debate. I know, the AAA had to even come out with a rubric of what all is needed on the field because of so much unsportsmanlike stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on the field, 1st and 10, Subiaco. Monroe looks to throw again. Monroe just pitches it forward. Underneath it's Brody Koch. Koch down the field, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. The 19-yard line. And the Trojans, after it looked like a tough start to their drive, they are now inside the red zone, Austin.
Yeah, just a great heads-up little pitch forward. That was really impressive, and we have a timeout, Aaron.
Yep, so that means we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if you're
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. New update coming in from Cutter Morning Star. The Eagles all over the Cobras right now. 42-18 with 1:34 left until halftime. That score was brought in by Mr. Jared Hawthorne. Mr. Hawthorne actually covers a lot of softball for Scorebook Live, who we partner with. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Trojans inside the 20-yard line, actually at the 19 of Genoa. Monroe at quarterback. Snap. Monroe looks to throw. Throws it here to the near sideline, and it's incomplete. Tried to go to Page. Threw it just a bit too far outside, and it's going to bring up now 2nd and 10 for Subiaco Academy.
Yeah, Genoa sent their 2 outside backers there with Subiaco and recognized the man coverage. Was trying to throw a little quick hitch route or a little out route. Unfortunately, the ball was a little too far outside.
Getting your score 16-8. Genoa Central with the lead with, I'm assuming, 2-something minutes to go. Monroe by himself again. Monroe drops back to pass. He's going to standing in the pocket now. He's going to roll. Throws a bullet underneath. Threw it a little too hard. Did he pick it off?
Wow.
He picked it off. He picked it off. Interception by Genoa Central. Holy cow. Was that number 34 who caught that?
I believe so. We do have a penalty flag on this sideline too, though, Aaron.
It was number 34 on the interception, Grayson Wooten. But, yeah, you're right. We do have a penalty, and it is declined. 54 seconds remaining. And Genoa Central, Subiaco Academy now just trading blows on defense pretty much.
What a pick. That was really, really great control of his body to be able to come down with that on the sideline. And take a chance here. You've hit one deep ball. Might try it again.
Yeah, seeing that throw there by Monroe, I think he just threw it a little too hard right there. He was being rushed and put a little firepower, too much firepower behind that one.
Cleared his hips on the throw, though.
Absolutely. Here we go. Harris lines up by himself. Snap. Harris looks to throw. Harris underneath. It's caught. Caught here to the near sideline. Going to be brought down. I believe that's McClure on the catch. He's slung down out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and I'm assuming the clock will stop.
Well, I believe they motioned his hand to keep moving. They're keep the clock rolling.
He was taken down in bounds then. Here we go. Harris going to throw it again. Harris looking to throw. Harris across the middle. It's caught. What a catch. Mudford on the catch there for Genoa. They got to move down the field pretty quickly here.
Yep, got to get going. We're probably looking at about 30-something seconds.
That'll stop the clock.
123 left in this first half.
I'm sorry, 123.
123. Oh, my. Man, they, wow. Here's the snap. Harris looking to throw. Harris just going to throw it deep down the field. It's caught. It is caught again. They just go right down the middle of the field. That time, it's number 14, Braxton Robertson, on the catch for the Dragons. What a catch by Robertson, but what a throw by Harris.
Yeah, great ball to split the safeties. Great post route to recognize where he needed to run it to. That was really a great ball, though.
It was. Right in the breadbasket, as they say. 1st and 10, Genoa Central. Snap. Harris looking to throw again. Middle of the field. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Brody Koch to the sideline. Brody Koch cuts it up. Brody Koch down the middle of the field. Cuts it again. Brody Koch to the far sideline. Spins off a man. He's still going. Brody Koch is going to be brought down at the 19 where their drive ended just a minute ago. And just like that, Subiaco Academy is back in business, Austin.
Wow. I did not. That pick happened so quick. He got underneath that so fast that I didn't even see him. That was really great heads-up play. He saw the trips and saw the stop routes. Great way to recognize it and get the pick.
Wow, so it's PA guy just said 1:33 left, and then he said 30 seconds left. So 30 seconds left remaining in the first half. Subiaco would love to have a score here.
That all happened so fast. I really had to stop and think back what happened right there.
That happened to me a couple of weeks ago when we did Rosebud Cedar Ridge. Bryce Walls, the quarterback, just pulled a crazy run out of his foot, and he just, wow, similar to what just happened. Here we go. 1st and 10, Subiaco Academy. They need a touchdown here before they go to halftime. Monroe, snap, looks to throw. Throws it here to the sideline. It's caught by Page, but he doesn't get far at all. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. They got to go here.
Yeah, they got to get moving.
The timeout was called.
I believe they have one timeout left.
30 seconds left. Well, he just said that before the ball was snapped, but here we go. Monroe by himself again. 3rd and 9. Snap. 2nd and 9, actually. Snap. Monroe down the middle of the field. Wide open. It's caught. Touchdown, Subiaco Academy. And Brody Koch. We've talked about him in the pregame. We've said his name a lot here tonight. Gets his first touchdown of the evening here for the Trojans.
They both exchanged post routes right there. That was a great ball, great catch. Monroe keeping his eyes downfield again. Touchdown, Subiaco Academy.
16-14 is your score. 2-point conversion coming here. Snap. Monroe drops back. Going to pull it down and run here to the far left side. And then he is, oh my, dangerous carry. But he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So we have got a tie ball game here, Austin, and this for the 3rd week in a row. Looks like we've got a good one cooking up here in Genoa Central.
Yeah, like we keep making the joke, I may need to keep staying around.
I'm telling you, man, this is a heck of a draw. I mean, we've done great the past 2 weeks, and it looks like we've made an even better decision here tonight. So let's take a quick break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, Anthony Gehrig will do the kicking here for Subiaco Academy. Kick by Gehrig goes deep into Dragon Terror again. They got to pick it up here. They pick it up. Hankins picks it up, but he's slung down hard by number 4 for Subiaco Academy, John Crank, the sophomore.
9 seconds left.
And with 9 seconds to go here in the first half, it'll be first and 10, Genoa Central. So Genoa, do you try to maybe get down the field and maybe get a quick touchdown here maybe, or just kind of down it and just?
I'd knee it and take it to half. I wouldn't try to risk any more momentum getting swung out of your way. Just knee it, go to the half, try to figure out a game plan second half, and hopefully try a different scheme because Subiaco's came to play tonight.
Yeah, they have, and that's what they will do is Genoa downs it, and that will be the end of the first half, and we've got a good one. If you know somebody that's looking to watch some football tonight, we are the right place to be. As at halftime, your score is tied at 6 between number 5, Genoa Central, and number 2, Subiaco Academy. We're going to take a quick break here for a little bit. Let our sponsors tell you what they've got going and tell them to check you out as well, or check them out, I should say, here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram.
Tied at 16.
If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty 4-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn 4-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here at Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
And we're back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Your score coming out of halftime here in a top 5 matchup to end the regular season in club division. It is your score 16-all between Subiaco Academy and Genoa. And what a game we've seen so far on week number 3 with Austin here with me on the call. And we've got another great one brewing down here in Miller County and deep southwest. I believe this is Miller County. I could be wrong about that. But deep southwest Arkansas, and, man, it's been back and forth pretty much. There hasn't been a clear, one-sided team on either side.
No, we saw the defense come out and play, which I feel like both offenses really worked in rhythm. Started getting a little bit of rhythm. Subiaco by Monroe, I believe is his last name. He's for a sophomore, he's really impressed me as far as his composure in the pocket, able to see downfield. But Genoa has really struck early with just opening quick drives with a deep ball, man. That really got a swinging momentum for them too. So I really don't know what to expect the second half. I feel like that Subiaco has really had an answer for Genoa's run game. So who knows? We might get more of the ball thrown and they may see aired out on both sides right now.
We could. And real quick score update happening in Mountain Pine. The Red Devils now lead Woodlawn, but the Bears cut into the Red Devil lead as they end quarter number 3. Mountain Pine up 20-16 on the Woodlawn Bears. Woodlawn trying to get a big win on the road tonight to try to make their playoff hopes even better, maybe get out of that 4-seeded spot. It kind of looks like that's where there might be, unless they could pull a win off at Mountain Pine tonight. As things stand right now, Fountain Lake down to Cutter right now, 50-18 at halftime, so it looks like Cutter is probably going to win that one, and after that, we'll probably get a lot of Cutter fans coming over to this game once that game is over to watch the finisher of this one to end our club division. And we have had a couple of people ask about the Spring Hill Strong score. We still don't have an update. At halftime, it was 14-6. 14-6 was your score. Spring Hill was up at halftime, so we're still looking for a score there. If you know anybody at that game, tell them to go to, obviously, the score thread going on right now, and we have our official final tonight. Mountain View has officially clinched the number 1 seed in the conference, the North Championship, as Mountain View takes down Cedar Ridge 57-18. So they will have home field advantage to start the playoff. Well, I shouldn't even say that. I mean, it's a 4-team playoff bracket, so I mean, there's really not an advantage. I mean, they've got a 1-round advantage, but then after that, we'll see how it goes, because this year we're going to have a different location possibly for our club championship game. As it's been known the past couple of years, the higher-seeded team has hosted the championship game, but that could possibly change this year. If we have a 1-versus-1 or a 2-versus-2 matchup, the game will be played at Hendricks College in Conway, Arkansas, which is awesome. Yeah. Hendricks is a beautiful campus, a beautiful football field as well, a great place to host the club division state championship game. So back on the field here as we begin half number 2. Genoa and Subiaco tied at 16 to start our second half. Austin, your thoughts on both sides of the ball as we begin the second half?
If you're Subiaco, keep doing what you've been doing. You've really just kind of stopped yourself as far as the bad snaps, everything. But Genoa's going to have to find a way to run the football.
And they're going to onside kick it here to the near side, and it's going to go out of bounds. We're going to get, multiple flags here because that went out of bounds. Sorry, folks. I wasn't ready on the camera for it to start, but we're going to go ahead and get it started here. So penalty will obviously go against Genoa Central here, and that will, it looks like, move the ball up to the – they're going to mark it where it went out of bounds at, I believe. So that'll be at the 49-yard line of Genoa Central. And the Trojans will begin the second half with the football.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, if you're Genoa, you really want to try to find a run game, probably stretch the edge a little more. Subiaco's been good up front defensively tonight.
Here we go. They start out the second half with Brody Koch at quarterback, kind of how they started the football game. Koch going to run it off to the right side, following his blockers. Koch gets the outside, nowhere to go. He is wrapped up by the big man. I'm trying to find his number there. I believe that was number 8 for Genoa Central, Anthony Forte. He's been in on a lot of different plays tonight for Genoa Central, bringing up now 2nd and 1 after Koch gains a yard.
Yeah, they go back to that heavy package with the tight end wing, trying to just overpower on one side and trying to really run heavy on the strong side.
Koch in the gun by himself, snap to Koch. Koch off to the right side, gets a good block there by his lineman, getting forward all the way down to the 37-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans, and Brody Koch getting started early here in the second half.
Yeah, they're finding rhythm in the run game. Staying on the strong side, expect something coming back to the weak side, maybe a handoff underneath, probably like they did earlier in the ballgame.
Koch been a big name tonight for the Trojans. He's going to break it off to the right again. Koch lowering the shoulder, trying to get down. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards on that carry for the Trojans. Looks like number 7 there on the tackle for the Dragons, Joshua Kirkland. Brings up now 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans.
Yeah, it looks like Subiaco's just going to stay in the same formation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it early.
Wow, score update coming in. Well, I'll wait for it here in a second. Koch kicks it off to the right side. Koch falling some blockers. There goes Koch. Breaks it open. There goes Koch, and he's taken down. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Koch on the carry. Brought down at the 2-yard line. No, the 1-yard line. And the Trojans knocking on the door here early in the second half, Austin.
Yeah, he was extremely patient, broke a few tackles right up the middle of the field. Great drive going right now early coming out of the half.
Koch is going to try to finish it off. To the right side he goes. He bounces in. Touchdown, Trojans. And Subiaco Academy takes their first lead of the ball game as Brody Koch takes it in from a yard out. Score now 22-16. Trojans lead it with the 2-point conversion coming up now.
They have stayed the same formation the whole drive and running literally the same play, and they're going to do it again.
Snap to Koch up the middle. Koch is going to get past the goal line, and the 2-point conversion is good. And with that, your score here early in the second half. Your score, Subiaco Academy 24, Genoa Central 16. We'll be back here in a moment on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty 4-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn 4-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Score update coming in from Rosebud. The Ramblers, who are 0 on the season, up 32-30 with 3:18 left in the third quarter. Rosebud looking for their first win of the season. Gehrig going to onside kick it. Bounces off of Genoa Central Dragon, and the Trojans get it back. Genoa Central gets the ball back. Holy cow. Everything going Subiaco's way to start the second half, Austin.
Yeah, it looked like it just barely touched the Genoa player's foot. That's very unfortunate if you're Genoa. And Subiaco's going to get the ball again at the 49-yard line of Genoa.
Yep, and they're going to come out.
Same look
Koch,
again.
I'm just going to call it the Koch formation here.
Yeah, that's a good way to name it.
The blockers to his right. Brody gets the snap. He's going to take it off to the right side. Brody running behind his blockers. Down the sideline he goes, and he's taken down out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Genoa Central. And I think he's just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, very, very close. Well, about 2 to 3 yards.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 2 here for the Trojans. And Genoa Central, they're going to have to answer here. Koch in the backfield. Snap to number 5, Koch. He hands it off underneath to Anthony Gehrig. He's been quiet tonight, and I think he's going to get that extra spin for the first down. And he will. 1st and 10, Subiaco. Anthony Gehrig, we mentioned it in the pregame, Thunder and Lightning, though Anthony kind of been quiet here tonight, but he gets a big-time first down for his offense.
Yeah, Subiaco had to mix it up. Genoa answered the run early, so they had to start throwing the ball a little dink and dunks, but they come back to it in the second half, and they're rolling right now.
Brody in the gun again. Here's the snap. Koch off to the right side. Koch up the middle. There goes Koch. We got a flag on the play. He's going to get it down to about the 21-yard line, but we got a flag in the backfield. Here's the call by Mr. Whitehat, and it is a holding on Genoa Central, on Subiaco Academy, I should say. You know, I've noticed something. In this club division, for both conferences, all these schools have 2 names. Subiaco Academy, Genoa Central, Fountain Lake. Cutter Morning Star has 3 names, Parker's Chapel, Rosebud, and Mountain View, and Cedar Ridge. I mean, it's been tough getting, titles and everything for the schools. I just happen to know that kind of crazy thing. So that backs him up quite a bit. Koch going to take it off to the right side and a second down. There goes Koch. Koch, he fumbled the football, fumbled the ball. The ball is on the ground. Let's see who comes up with it.
I believe Genoa may have that ball, Aaron. It looks like it to me.
Looking at the ground here, we see a fight for it on the ground. Subiaco thinks they have it. I think the white hat just pointed that Subiaco has the ball.
They're not letting go of it.
They're not letting go of it. Nobody's letting go of it. And the refs are just sitting there watching. And a Genoa Central player comes up with the football, but they're going to say Subiaco had it.
Wow.
So interesting call there, but it's going to be third down now after the big run by Brody Koch. It was a 15-yard holding penalty. That backed him up a lot.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Koch in the gun by himself. Snap. Brody going to take it off to the right edge. Brought down to the backfield. Nowhere to go. And he's going to be brought down out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. Looks like Subiaco was wanting maybe a horse collar there, but they're not going to give it to him. And it's going to bring up fourth down now for the Trojans.
He had a death grip on the jersey, and then a swarm of defenders come in to secure the tackle, though. So that's a you don't get the turnover there, which was unfortunate. So now you force fourth down, and if I'm Subiaco, I'm probably punting here, but it looks like they're going to the wristbands and going for it.
Yeah, they're going for it here, and we've seen them go for it in this yard situation here pretty much all night. Koch. Now Gehrig going to go in the gun. Gehrig gets the snap. Gehrig, the former quarterback, going to throw it down the field. Holy cow, it's caught! It's caught! Number 7, Caleb Cowell with the catch, and it's a first down, Trojans. What a catch, Caleb Cowell.
What a catch and what a ball. Wow, that did not expect that on fourth down right there. They took a shot and came up with the first down. Huge gain on the corner route.
Wow, and Anthony Gehrig played most of last year at quarterback, so that's not anything new to him. Koch right back at it on the ground. Here goes Koch. Ooh, big hit there at the 10-yard line. He is going to get up here. Reno's helmet came off a lineman, and he's going to have to come out for a second. Big run again by Brody Koch. Again, man, how about the catch by Cowell? Are you kidding me?
That was great concentration on the football. Defenders all around him. Just secured it and brought it straight to his chest on his shoulder pads. That was a beautiful, beautiful catch, beautiful ball.
Koch lines up again in the backfield. Snap. He's going to take it behind his blockers. There goes Koch off the right edge. Koch is going to get the first down all the way down to the 4-yard line. It's going to bring up first and goal now for the Trojans. And Genoa Central, man, this is getting a little scary for him now because if Subiaco jumps out quick, it's going to be hard to get back in this one.
Yeah, they don't have an answer for this overload package that Subiaco's running, and it's really been – they've been stretching the edge very well.
Koch now going to run it to this – no, he's going to take it up the middle. Nowhere to go. Brody Koch tackled hard. That's number 72 there for Genoa Central, the big man, number 72, Caden Bunn. First time we've called his name tonight. That's a big kid up front for this. Dragons going to bring up second and goal now for the Trojans.
Yeah, Koch thought he had a gap there in B gap, closed the door by Bunn. That was a great stop. They've been really controlling the edge. He decides to take it up the middle, but there's nowhere to go.
Koch in the gun. Here's the snap. Koch going to run it to the edge. Got a crease. Spins off a tackle. You can give him 6, Trojan fans, because it's a touchdown. Subiaco Academy.
30-16.
They have ran that same formation for the past 2 drives, Aaron.
They have. I mean, they have it. They've started out. It started out the game kind of interesting there, but they've really settled in. Koch going to take it in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. Easy. Too easy there for Brody Koch. And your score is now 32-16 after it started out 16 all coming out of halftime, but it is now opened the gap. 20-point ball. Well, not 20-point ball game. I'm not using good math there, but nonetheless, Subiaco Academy now leads at 32-16 here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment. Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Score update from Southeast Arkansas. The Dermont Rams get their second win of the season as they take down the Marvel Mustangs 44-12.
Expect the onside kick here again.
Yeah, here's Gehrig. He's going to kick it onside. No, he's going to kick it deep down the field. They're going to have to go get it. Hankin is going to take it from the 1. Hankin hasn't got a lot of ways to go. Drew Creek there on the tackle and finish it off is number 3 for Subiaco Academy. What a tackle there. That's Colton Jett on the tackle for the Trojans, and things just kind of continue to go backwards here to begin the second half for Genoa Central, Austin.
Yeah, that very unfortunate on the onside there after Subiaco scored coming out of the half. That's that's not what you want here, especially on your home field.
Here we go. Dragons come out on the field 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Your score 32-16 with just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Harris gets the call from the sideline. McClure lines up to his right. He actually lines up behind him. Snap. Oh, he gets over his head. Fumble on the play. It's recovered by Subiaco Academy's Drew Creek. And things go from bad to worse here in Genoa Central. And Subiaco Academy can really open it up now here at Genoa Central as they take it over at the Dragon 4-yard line.
It's just been an unfortunate turn of events for Genoa starting this second half. The bad snap goes pretty much over his right shoulder, and he can't secure it. But if you're Subiaco, you're loving the field position right now.
Absolutely, and they have a chance to really open it up here. Koch in the backfield. Snap to Brody, takes it to the right side. Brody going to get off the edge, breaks the tackle. He's in! Touchdown! Subiaco Academy's Brody Koch once again into the end zone. What a night that young man has had. And Subiaco Academy has opened it up here in the third quarter, Austin.
Yeah, just coming out in the same formation. They're just controlling the clock, controlling the game, and especially now with it being 38-16, and they're going to snap.
2-point conversion up the middle is Brody. Tried to lower his shoulder. I don't think he got in. And he did not. 2-point conversion is no good. So now your score.
38-16.
Subiaco Academy leads at 38-16 here at Genoa Central. We're going to take a quick break once again here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book your.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Anthony Gehrig will do the kicking here for the Trojans. Here's the kick. It's going to be a high, deep kick down to about the 10-yard line. Devin Hankins bringing it back for the Dragons. Here comes Hankins to the near side. Hankins makes a man miss, running up the middle now, and he gets down to about the, looks like 39-yard line, maybe the 38 of Genoa Central. And Dragons have got to do something here, Austin, quick if they still want to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, you really need an answer right here. Cannot have the self-made mistakes, the drive killers, the turnovers. It's been one thing after another. So I don't know, Aaron, and looks like Subiaco's pressing on the far side, so you may try to take a shot over there.
Here we go, pistol set, and they got him to jump off sides. That's Reno again. And they're kind of doing what Cutter did last week to Parker's Chapel, getting them to get a soft count here. Or hard count, I'm sorry.
Yeah, which is good right now because you have zero momentum going your way. So another positive 5 yards, which is good.
Here we go, 1st and 5 now for the Dragons. Harris going to the sideline to get the call. Again, Cutter Morning Star fans got to be loving this. Here's the snap. Harris going to throw it here to the quick side. It's caught by Mudford, and he's just going to run out of bounds right there at the 47-yard line. And like I mentioned, a Genoa loss here tonight could propel Cutter to the playoff, to the state playoff bracket. But if Genoa can make a comeback here and win this one, we'll have three-way tie, and it'll go down to point system by that point. Harris in the gun with McClure to his right. Once again, getting the call, trying to get a hard count. I cannot say it to save my life. Snap, Harris looking to throw. Harris going to throw it down the middle. What a ball by Harris. It's caught. That's Riley Mudford again. What a throw by Riley Harris, throwing it to the far side of the field, and it's a first down, Genoa Central.
Yeah, that was a great ball, recognizing that the defender is underneath his route that he wants to throw it to. Throws it over the top of him. Completion first down. You're starting to get a little momentum here.
Yep, they've got to keep this momentum going as well. 1st and 10, Genoa from the Trojan 40-yard line. Harris gets the snap up the middle, nowhere to go. Drew Creek was in the backfield to trip up Caleb McClure, and Drew Creek, the middle linebacker, he's been a heck of a player tonight for the Subiaco Academy Trojans.
Yeah, Genoa kind of went with a little gun trap look, pulling their guard, and they sealed the edge, but they couldn't seal the backer that was blitzing through A-gap, so that was a great tackle.
Score update from Midland. The Rector Cougars continue their winning ways, taking down the Midland Mustangs tonight 44-6 as they continue their undefeated season. Harris drops back to pass, looking to throw. He's got to get it away. It's hitting the backfield, and it's a fumble. It's a fumble. Who got it back? And Genoa Central got it back, luckily. My goodness, how about this Subiaco Academy defense flying to the quarterback?
Yeah, I was watching downfield looking at the route combination, but I just so happened to look back right in time. That Genoa's just having momentum killers right now, man. That's one of the toughest things whenever you're down like this, and it just does not seem to keep going your way, and you have to find a way whenever this adversity hits and try to keep going.
Yeah, 38-16 is your score. Just over 4 minutes to go in the second half. Or in the third quarter, I should say. Harris is by himself in the gun. Snap. Harris drops back to pass. He's being rushed. He's hitting the backfield, and he fumbled it, but Genoa falls back on it. That was Cowell and number 65, Jonathan Sam, in the backfield for the Trojans. And it's now 4th and extremely long as the Dragons will now take a timeout. And once again, Genoa going backwards on offense. And with that timeout, we will also take a timeout here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge. We'll be back in just a moment.
I know the last 3 years, people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, Genoa Central going for it on 4th and long. Here's the snap. Harris dropping back. He's going to throw it deep down the middle. It's caught. It's caught. And oh my goodness, he broke it. No, he pulled him down. Did he get it first down? And he did. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Wow, number 14, Braxton Robertson, pulling the Trojan to the first down, and Genoa Central still has life here, Austin.
What an athletic play to go up and catch that in the middle of the field and know where the down marker is, keep fighting for it. True athletic play by the receiver.
Here we go. Harris lines up by himself once again at quarterback. Trips receivers here to the near side. Snap. Harris throws it underneath. Oh, my goodness. Incomplete. He had a wide open number 14, Braxton Robinson, running down the middle of the field. And another missed opportunity there for the Dragons.
Yeah, he just took a little 3-step drop, just threw the outside real quick, just trying to get some momentum, but he did miss the open poster out in the middle. Very unfortunate, but no turnover there, no interception.
And you live to play another down.
You're exactly right. Second down, though. Second down.
Second down and 10 for Genoa Central at the Subiaco Academy 28-yard line. Harris will line up again by himself with multiple receivers to the near side. Trips receivers. Harris gets the snap. Riley going to look backfield. Throws it across the middle. Almost threw it. Intercepted. An interception. Went to Devon. I believe that was Devin Hankins, the intended receiver. And once again, we got a 3rd down and 10 here for Genoa Central. They got to convert.
Yeah, Subiaco's kind of running a little matchup cover 3 zone, so they might be able to try to get a little crossing route from the single receiver over there. It might break something up in the middle.
Snap. Harris again looking to throw. Harris got to get rid of it. Throws it underneath, and it's knocked away. Nice play on the ball by Brody Koch. Intended receiver was number 14, Robertson.
I believe he had a guy open on the wheel route. Looked like the wheel route or corner route there, too.
Here we go. 4th down once again for Genoa. Can they convert here? You got to keep the drive alive here with just over 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Subiaco leads it 38-16. Trojans trying to clinch their first outright title in a long time. Here's the snap. Harris looks to throw. Throws it down here to the near side. It's incomplete. Underthrown by Riley Harris, and Subiaco Academy will take over on downs. And here comes that Trojan offense who has just been on fire to start the second half, Austin.
Yeah, if you're Genoa, you got to figure out some type of way to stop the overload heavy package that they're running. With Koch just running downhill off that right edge, mainly on the right edge. They've ran it to the left a little bit, but got to figure out some way to stop that. He's been very successful with that here starting the second half.
And they started again with Brody Koch in the gun. Koch running to the right side. Look at that wall. Koch running to the outside edge, and he's going to get down to around the 40-yard line there of Subiaco Academy, and the Trojans just continue to pound away.
They're just going kind of zone block up front. What have you got to lose right now if you're Genoa? Send some pressure, send some extra bodies.
Maybe try gambling here.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. Koch again to the right side. Koch going to get the first down and more. There goes Koch down the sideline. Breaks through 2 men, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Austin, he just ran through 2 defenders at the same time.
He said, get off of me. I want to take this to the house. That was a very, very strong run. He's been hitting the edge a little bit, and he sees them over pursuit, hits the cutback, runs through 2 guys. Big play. Very big play and great run.
1st and 10, Subiaco at the 37-yard line of Genoa Central. Trojans, a score here would almost make it an insurmountable lead for the Trojans. Snap underneath to Gehrig. Gehrig running here to the near side. Gehrig trying to break off some tacklers, but he's not going anywhere as he's brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down for a loss.
Trying to see who that was first. I think it was number 6 at Genoa Central, John Roy Renfro on the tackle first there for the Dragons. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd 10.
For Subiaco Academy after the no gain by Gehrig. Snap over the head of Brody. Brody's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it down the field. It's wide open. Wow. Anthony Gehrig. Anthony Gehrig is going to walk into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Subiaco Academy. Oh, my goodness, Austin. When you think something's done, Brody Koch once again makes something happen. And, oh, my goodness, Subiaco Academy has really opened it up here late in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, just they see the ball go over the head, and they just overrun, just completely get eyes in the backfield.
Snap to Koch, just takes it up the middle. He's got it. 2-point conversion's good.
16.
Your score is now 46-16 as Subiaco Academy has opened it up here in deep southwest Arkansas. We're going to take a quick break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, your score now Subiaco 46, Genoa Central 16. Kicked by Gehrig down the field, and it's going to be muffed. He's going to field it from the 5-yard line. Going to get here to the sidelines and be brought down at the 15-yard line. Is it 46 to 16?
Landing post on the tackle.
46.
First and 10 for the Dragons.
First and 10 at Genoa Central at the 16-yard line, and you got to keep fighting if you're Genoa, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to try to get better every play right now, and you know, you may have things go your way defensively. I mean, you've got to figure out some way to stop that overload set that they're doing. They're just absolutely demolishing them with the zone blocking right now.
Here we go, pistol set. They're going to hand it off to McClure up the middle. McClure breaks off a tackle, and he's going to get down to the 20-yard line. That's probably Caleb McClure's longest run of the night right there. It's just been a tough one tonight for the star tailback for Genoa Central. He gets it actually down to the 23-yard line, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 here for the Dragons.
Yeah, you got to try to get some quick hitters going, try to get your momentum back, and hopefully force some turnovers on defense.
Harris getting the call from the sideline. Snap. Going to go to McClure up the middle. McClure's got another big carry, and he's going to get it down to about the 25-yard line. And that'll bring up now 3rd and 2 here for the Dragons, with 42 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they're coming out in a different, which I don't believe we've seen this formation at all tonight, Aaron. A little pistol tight set.
Harris, snap. McClure up the middle. Runs into a wall, not going anywhere. He is stopped short of the line of scrimmage, losing a yard, and it brings up 4th down and 1 here for the Dragons, and I gotta think you're going for it in this situation.
You got
right?
to. What do you got to lose right now? I mean, you convert it, you keep the ball, keep momentum going. So keep it out of Subiaco Academy's hands, and you know, who knows? I mean, try to break a big play right here and go score. You got to score early, fast, quick right now, though. But this double tight look out of the pistol we have not seen tonight just yet.
And that will conclude your 3rd quarter. A huge 3rd quarter here. A 30 unanswered points by Subiaco Academy in the 3rd quarter, and it's now a 46-16 ball game here in Genoa Central as the Trojans trying to run away with it and win their first ever, well, not first ever, but win their first outright conference title in a very long time. We'll have to check the records on that, see when the last time that was. But let's take a quick break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, score update from Spring Hill. The Bears lead the Strong Bulldogs 14-12 entering the 4th quarter. Big one going on right now over there in, I believe that's Hempstead County. I could be wrong. Got my counties wrong here down south. I'm actually from this area, so no. Here we go. 4th down and 1. Genoa Central going to go for it. McClure lines up in the backfield with Harris to his right at quarterback.
Going tight end wing here.
Now they shift to a pistol tight, like you mentioned a second ago. Snap, sweep to McClure. First time we've seen this tonight. There goes McClure. He's got some speed on him, and he gets down to about the 38-yard line. That's the first time tonight we've seen a sweep play out of Genoa Central, Austin.
Well, that was a great block on the edge over there. Got a pancake block from his receiver. Was able to turn it up, keep the chains moving. But you got to score quick.
Got to
score quick right now.
Got to score quick, and then I would assume you go for the onside kick.
Yeah, got to.
Which, again, you never know what will happen in 8-man football. Oh, man, I didn't turn the post notifications off.
They're coming out in the same look again, except shotgun this time, not the pistol.
Harris gets the snap. He's going to throw it. Harris just going to throw it deep here to the sideline. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Tried to go to Mudford again, but it's incomplete, and it'll be second down now
11:08.
for Genoa Central. 11:08 to go in the football game.
Yeah, I like taking that shot, though, but that was great coverage by the DB. I believe that was number 2, Anthony Gehrig, playing over the top there. So 2nd and 10, yeah, you really they've been pretty successful on the deep outs, the quick hitches. I mean, you got to go back to that if you're Genoa Central right now.
Back on the field, Harris by himself. Here's the snap. Riley get a look to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's caught. Caught across the middle. I believe that's Robertson on the catch.
Over the middle.
And he's just shy of the first down marker.
Braxton Robertson on that reception.
And it'll bring up third down and 1 here for the Dragons.
We've seen that route combination a lot tonight, too, from them, the double slants with the speed out. So it's a really good man beater. So, yeah, that's a really good route combination to try to get your slants open in the middle of the field.
3rd and 1, Harris by himself. Snap. Riley looking to throw here to the near side. He's going to throw it down the sideline. It's intercepted by Anthony Gehrig. Gehrig down the sideline. Gehrig going to be brought down out of bounds around the 40-yard line, and that's kind of been the summary tonight for this Genoa Central. Well, in the second half for this Genoa Central offense, unfortunately. And Subiaco Academy will take over once again on the Genoa Central 40-yard line.
Yeah, Subiaco's just fired on all cylinders with Coke running the ball right now, and Genoa's not had an answer for it. They've just been coming out in this overload heavy with the tight end double wing. Been very successful. I mean, if they can't stop it, I'd keep running it too. So, but you hate to see that if you're Genoa, just drive killers, man.
So if you're at this point in the game, if you're Subiaco, you're just trying to run the clock out here?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Just control it, and let's go home, get on the bus with a W.
All right, Coke on the carry. He's going to be brought down quickly there at the 41-yard line. I believe that was number 52 on the tackle for Genoa Central. Caden Humphrey, first time I've called his name tonight. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 here for the Trojans.
Boy, it has gotten chilly up here tonight.
It's gotten cold real fast.
I did not expect this. But, yeah, they're just going to stay in this same look. Run the play clock down and run the time clock down, keep it between the boundaries, and just keep running it. I cannot blame them one bit for doing this.
Again, just over 8 minutes to go here in your football game. Your score, Subiaco Academy 46, Genoa Central 16. Coke going to take it off to the left side, and he's going to get down to about the 34-yard line. It'll bring up now 3rd down and 4 here for the Trojans.
3rd and 4.
And now at this point, I think you got to start looking at playoff seeding. And since Cutter won, I haven't confirmed that yet, but they were up 50-18 at halftime last time I saw. It looks like Cutter is going to get the 2 seed.
Well, good for them. That was one heck of a ball game last week at Cutter, too. That was probably the craziest fourth quarter of football I've ever witnessed in person in my life.
It's crazy because the week before that, don't forget, it was 3
overtime
overtime game at Mountain Pine, too. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. Coke by himself. Here's the snap. He's going to take it off to the left side again. Coke just trying to run forward, get the first down. And he's brought down around the 31-yard line. Going to be shy of the first down here.
For the Trojans. Let's go defense.
So Genoa Central trying to get a big stop here on defense.
Yeah, Subiaco is just steadily just getting 3, 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, and then they have the big breaks finally happen with this. They've just been running this overload heavy double wing tight. It's been very successful for them this half. They haven't gone away from it.
All right, overload now here to the near side for Subiaco. 4th and 1. Genoa needs a big stop here. Snap to Coke. Coke off to the right side. Coke running forward, lowers the shoulder, going to get more. There goes Brody Coke. Brody Coke, guess what? Give him 6 because he's into the end zone for a Trojan touchdown. Number 5, Brody Coke. If we gave out an MVP player of the game, that's your man right there, number 5. Ironically enough, wearing number 5.
6:44.
Yeah, they just have Genoa's not had an answer for this the whole second half. Very unfortunate for them, and that this zone block that they're doing up front is just absolutely amazing.
Coke going to throw it, looking to throw to the end zone, and this is incomplete. So a 2-point conversion is no good. Subiaco Academy. What a second half they have had here tonight. And the Trojans looking to win their first outright conference title. If we've got any, I know we got some Subiaco fans out there watching right now. You're going to have to tell me in the comments of the score thread on our football group. You're going to have to tell me the last time Subiaco Academy won an outright conference championship in football. Yeah, you'll get a shout out if you do. I'll personally shout you out if you tell me that. I know, I'm not sure if there's a couple parents here or not, but nonetheless, I mean, it's been all Subiaco Academy here in the second half, Austin.
Yeah, Genoa just meant, for one, the onside kick that just barely touches the foot, and that's just so draining, so draining mentally, as far as, you know, trying to respond from that. I mean, it's just unfortunate event that causes the ball to go back to Subiaco Academy, and then they drive down and score. But Genoa's just not had an answer for this overload package.
They have not. 5:18 to go here in the football game. Your score now, Subiaco Academy 52, Genoa Central 16. Here's the kick by Gehrig. And this will be cleanly fielded at the 10-yard line. Coming here to the near side. Breaks a tackle. Still running upfield, and he's brought down. Anthony Gehrig there on the tackle, and number 4 as well, Colton Jett as well for the Trojans. It'll be 1st and 10 for Genoa Central. So when we're talking about consolation bracket, it looks like Genoa Central is going to get that 3 seed in the consolation bracket, the battle for the battle for 3rd place. Snap goes to McClure up the middle. McClure running big time now to the 45-yard line. And big gain there for the Dragons.
Right now, just work on what you do, and just try to perfect everything you do right now.
Snap to McClure again up the middle. I think he might have gotten the first down. Maybe no, I think he's shy of it.
I believe he's just shy.
First down.
It is a first down. First down, Genoa Central with just over 4 minutes to go. Of course, their mercy rule clock is on at this moment. Doing some searching.
Here's the snap, gets it tossed over to his back, makes a cut back in the middle.
Ooh, big hit on McClure there at midfield. I think that was, not sure who made that tackle, but he came in and laid the wood right there. Brought down at the 48-yard line of Subiaco Academy. Going to bring up 2nd down here for the Dragons. And so according to Fearless Friday, I would say one of the best coverage places in high school football in Arkansas. We're going to get back here. McClure up the middle. He's going to get down to the 45 and back to what I was talking about. According to Fearless Friday, will be the first outright conference title for Subiaco Academy since 1966.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy cow. 1966, the last time Subiaco Academy won an outright conference title in football. So a huge monumental win here tonight if that is the case. Snap goes to McClure. No, he fakes it. Harris going to throw it over the top. Down here to Mudford. Almost intercepted again by Gehrig. Clock will continue to run. So it's well, Austin, we had a really good run there 2 weeks, didn't we?
Yeah, and we had a good first half.
We did. We really did.
But this is not the second half that I expected to see. Just nothing has really gone Genoa's way this second half, which is very unfortunate. But you know, just work on what you do right now, try to get better, and move on.
You still got postseason play to coming up, so. Harris going to roll out to the right. Harris looking to throw. Throws it here in the middle of the field. It's caught by Robertson. Robertson shakes off a man, still going, and he's finally brought down at the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Dragons.
Good ball, good completion there. Get the chains moving. You just want to try to keep your momentum going right here.
Yeah, they're going no huddle. Harris going to roll out to the near side here. Harris looking to throw. Throws it down the middle. It's caught again by Robertson. Robertson making some guys miss. There goes Robertson. Robertson into the open, and he's going to walk in untouched. Touchdown, Dragons. What about that, Austin?
Yeah, good little curl route in the middle of the field. Set there, find the open window between the backers. Great ball thrown across body, too, and made a couple guys miss and broke back towards the middle. That's what you want to see right now, though, if you're Genoa and if you're the coaches too, especially. You want to see them keep playing hard.
Absolutely. It's 2-point conversion coming here. Riley Harris going to roll out. He's going to throw it to the back of the end zone, but it's intercepted. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And your score now 52-22. Subiaco on top of Genoa Central. We're going to take a quick break here and be back with you here in just a moment on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now,
back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Final score coming in from Rosebud. The Ramblers finish out the regular season, getting their first win of the season and the first win of the Coach Hag era there at Rosebud Country as the Ramblers take down Marshall 40-38 as the final. And I think Rosebud will get that 5 seed or the 4 seed in the consolation bracket out of the North. And onside kick here for Genoa Central going to be fielded by Cowell. And he's going to get it. And, whoa, that's it. That's ball game. And your final score, Genoa Central falls to Subiaco Academy tonight, 52-22. Subiaco will be your number 1 seed out of the South. And they also win their first outright conference title since 1966. What a year it has been for Coach Creek and company over there for Subiaco Academy. Great job by the Trojans. Genoa Central, on the other hand, still in postseason play, will be playing in the consolation bracket as the number 3 seed out of the South, which means Cutter Morning Star gets that number 2 seed out of the South, and they will be traveling to take on number 1 Mountain View next Friday in a big game to go to the state championship as Corning, the number 2 out of the North, will be heading to Subiaco Academy for a chance to play for a state championship in just their first year of 8-man football here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. We don't know where we're going to be next week. Not a post-game happening. I'm probably going to do a small playoff show on Monday. Might have my thoughts on that as well. We'll be doing that on Monday. No postseason tonight. I've actually got to get out of here. Got some places to be after the game. And again, Austin, if this is the last time you're on with us this year, I appreciate you coming on with me, buddy.
I appreciate you having me, man. It's been a fun 3 weeks, and I'm glad we got to do this, and hopefully we can make it happen again.
Absolutely. You have been listening to another broadcast of Arkansas 8-man football here on the Arkansas 8-man football game of the week YouTube channel. Where we're going to be at next week is to be seen, but we will be letting you know where it's happening and how it's going to go down here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe on the roads. God bless.